Hello and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. First of all, let me apologise for not doing a weekly vlog last week. I'm so sorry. It's like the first time that I've not done one in such a long time, and I'm sorry. Basically Ian had a lot of time off last week. He had 3 days off work, so it kind of threw my schedule out of whack, and I was doing stuff that I would normally do on a Tuesday on the Monday, and then basically I got really inspired as well, and I had this song that I really wanted to do, and unfortunately vlogging will always come second place to me because singing always will come first, and so I let my inspiration just dictate that I wouldn't go ahead with the weekly vlog because it got too late in the week, and then I thought, you know what, if I do a weekly vlog now, then when Monday comes around I won't have anything to talk about. So I got lots done last week, even though Ian was pottering around me. I managed to get a lot done. I recorded the Friday surprise on the Monday, which is when I would normally be doing the weekly vlog like today, and I recorded a patron request, which was Trip the Darkness, a Lacuna Coil cover, which was a lot of fun. And the weekend before, I had been on Discord with some guildies, and we got so inspired for this new parody that I released on my channel on Saturday. When did I release it? Oh god, I'm so all over the place at the moment. Anyway, my latest WoW parody. It was discussed over the weekend, not last week, weekend before, and I was so inspired to do it, and I knew that I didn't have a free day until Thursday to actually do it, and a couple of friends and I were working through the lyrics together, and it was very, very inspiring. I'd had a massive dry spell for WoW parodies, and it was really worrying me because I was thinking, like, I did start to write a WoW parody, I started to write two, and both of them I was just like, oh, where am I going with this? This isn't working. So I was a bit worried because I was having a bit of a dry spell. But then Tanix was like, oh, you should totally do the song to this Rejection of the Gift cinematic, and it I know some people think that it didn't fit, but I think it fits, and I really, really like it. I really like the way the song goes with the cinematic, so I'm really happy with it, and I hope that will come through. The song itself, I know it's a bit like Marmite, you either love it or hate it. Marmite is Vegemite, I think, to you guys in the USA. You either love it or you hate it, and when I first heard the song I was a bit like, do I like this song? And then I listened to it a couple of times, and then Tanix was like, let's listen to it alongside with the actual Rejection of the Gift cinematic, and it just went really well, and it felt right for my next WoW parody, and I was so inspired, you know, and it's such a good feeling to feel inspired when you haven't felt inspired for a long time. So that's all good. If you haven't watched my World of Warcraft parody yet, then have a look. It's on my channel. If you just go to like youtube.com tainted lore, which you're already on because you're watching this, you'll find it. Another thing I wanted to talk about, which was something that I was going to talk about in my last weekly vlog, but obviously I never did it, so I couldn't talk about it. Have you guys done the Lucid Nightmare quest? You know, all the little mini games and secrets and stuff and riddles leading up to getting your Lucid Nightmare mount. How the community figured out the answers to these riddles and stuff, I mean, it's insane. I am so in awe of these people. They're like gods. They're like the titans of World of Warcraft. Like, bloody hell, kudos. When we was doing it, I was just literally reading off this, we was working through each step, and I had the webpage open, just reading through each thing and just thinking, how did you figure this out? But it was absolutely brilliant. My favourite part were the endless halls, which I'm sure a lot of you didn't enjoy that part. My friend Tanix was in there. It was Tanix, myself and Sol, all guildies, and we worked through the stages together, and then we got to the endless halls. And Tanix was like, I swear he got lucky, right? He was in there for about half an hour and he was done. He was like, in, out, shake it all about. And we was like, so I did make maps. I'm not sure where my maps are. I did put a picture on Twitter, so I'll see if I can find it and put it in the video. But really, there was no method to my madness. So I did try to make the maps, but I couldn't follow them because I kept confusing myself, and I'm just not, I don't know, my maps didn't work, and even if sometimes I retraced them, sometimes they would work. I'd say like there's the yellow altar there, and then I would go through maybe 3 rooms and then go back on myself to just test my map, and sometimes it worked and other times it didn't, and that's why I decided to stop doing the map thing. But I'm pretty sure you do need to do the maps if you want to do it right. Dude did a really good map when he did his attempt, and it kind of worked, but his map was insane. It started going all over the place, and there's certain bits that teleport you into a different section and all sorts. So it took me about an hour, and the last thing I had, because I didn't like really follow my map very well, I had the yellow orb and I just needed the yellow altar. And when you discover, when you place the orbs on the correct altars, they disappear, don't they? So you have no points of reference anymore, so you're literally just running around blind, which is what I did for about 20 minutes. I was just running around blind with the yellow orb, trying to find the yellow altar, and suddenly I found it and it was all good. My friend Sol, he was in there, right, for about, I want to say maybe like 8 hours. Like, I left my computer and I came back and it's like, how you getting on? And it's like, yeah, not done yet. And I think he stopped and then tried again the next day because it seemed like he was just proper getting trolled by the endless halls. He did eventually get it. So relief all round there, because we was afraid that we wouldn't have him as a raid member for the Wednesday because he would still be in there running around trying to get his mount. Also, you may have noticed I've had a bit of a change around in the background there. Finally got my MIDI keyboard set up, which is great because before it was like I have limited space in here. So before the keyboard was like over there, and I couldn't ever pull it forward to play it, and my sustain pedal was like stuck between 2 desk feet. But now it's here, so I can just play it and it's all good, and my sustain pedal is easy to get to, and it's cool because I can just swing and my mic's there and my keyboard's there. And also World of Warcraft sent me that sweet Shadows of Argus canvas. Love it so much. It's in my setup. I've changed everything around a little bit because it was getting really cluttered, and I don't know if you relate, but when you're a creative person, I think sometimes when you're surrounded by clutter, it's like a blockage. It's uninspiring. So we had a great tidy up in this room, and everything's really clear now. So clear area, clear mind, everything's good. So this week the royalty-free vocal noodle will be coming out, which is something that you can use in your videos and your projects for free. You just download it from my SoundCloud, and then you can put it on your in your videos and your projects and you can monetize it. Because a lot of people say to me, what does royalty-free mean? It just means that what's mine is yours, so you take it and you can do what you want with it. So if you're going to be doing a project that you want to make money from and you need a piece of music, you can use my music and not worry about getting any copyrights, infringements or anything. So I'm going to be releasing that on Wednesday. Don't know what it's going to be about yet, I still need to think about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just trying not to get overly excited for Florida now. I'm going in like 3 weeks, and I've started finalising everything, printing stuff out, like documentation and stuff, because USA airports are so much more stricter than UK airports. So I've been printing everything off, making sure we've all got our stuff, I got a new swimming costume and some new tops so that I don't look like I'm a homeless person walking around. Because last time I went to Disney, I had such a great time that I forgot to give a damn about what I was wearing. So in a lot of the pictures I look like a tramp, I look like a homeless person at these parks, and I decided that I don't want to look like a homeless person in my pictures now. So I've ordered some new tops and a couple of shorts and stuff, and Oh, I'm just so excited now. Not about the flight though. Like, I'm not an airport person and I'm not a plane person. Some people love that part of the holiday. They're like, it's all part of the experience leading up to it, all that excitement. I just can't do it. I don't like being around so many people in an airport. I just find it so like just oppressive, and I'm not great with flying anyway. So, but I have managed to get over like a big part of my flying fear. I used to get kind of internally hysterical. Outside, complete blank, like poker face, but inside I'd be like hysterical as the plane's taking, nearly in tears and everything. But I've overcome that. That hysterical feeling. I still don't like flying, but I'm not the kind of person that's going to start sort of screaming and shouting and sort of exploding. But yeah, it's nice to catch up with you guys again. Kind of missed it last week, but I did get a lot done, so swings and roundabouts. But I might be talking with you guys again later in the week. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But I hope that I will be, because it's something that I'm excited about. If it happens, I don't know yet, we'll see. But have a wonderful week. And patrons, on Friday I was talking to you guys a little while ago about the Dragon Age compilation of tavern songs that I did, and I really enjoyed it. So I've decided to start a new compilation, and it's not of video game music, but it will be a compilation when it's done, so it will be like another set of music that's in keeping, because I'm always singing different things and it's not really in keeping. But I really enjoyed doing that compilation and I'm quite proud of, like, I've got it on my hard drive, the Dragon Age Inquisition tavern songs, all 10 of them, and that 11th one, the Dawn Will Come. And I'm really proud of it. I'm proud to have that little compilation. So I decided to go ahead and do another one. So for the next 10 Friday surprises bar 3 when I'm on holiday, because they will be the last 3 Dragon Age tavern songs that are coming out to you guys. So for the next 10 weeks surrounding that will be the next compilation of songs, which I'm really excited for, and it's a little bit different as well. So you'll see on Friday the first one's going to be coming out to you, so stay tuned for that. But have a lovely week, and I will see you on Friday if you're a patron for the Friday surprise, and if you're not, then I'll see you next Monday for the weekly vlog. Have a wonderful week. Bye!